Sports, your boy Benoit Conflict Sports checking in.
What was up? It's Baker Conflict of Sports.
Oh, it's your boy Eazyana.
Welcome back, E.
Wow.
We didn't catch you last week, but it's all gravy.
I feel like it's been forever.
Man, so tonight, man, it's gonna be pretty easy, man, pretty simple tonight, man. We got a little 5-on-5 that I seen. We're gonna run it on that. A little 2-on-2. We're gonna talk about the latest Kevin Durant statements that he been making. And we're gonna talk about these NBA refs, cause NBA gotta do something about these refs, bro. I don't know what to say about the refs no more, man. That being said, first thing we're gonna jump on is the refs. Big, I'm gonna let you get on top of that one first, man.
That's cool. Shoot me a question. What you got on it? Because I got different angles I can hit it from. So how you want me to start it off? How you want me to knock the refs out? What situation you want to talk about?
Okay, the first one, what I posted the other day. I saw a clip. Jason Tatum got a technical for just bouncing the basketball, and this was a female ref. He didn't even he didn't bounce the ball in the referee direction or nothing. He just bounced the basketball, and she
like after the play, was it like?
Nah, he just bounced the basketball after the play.
For me, I feel I'll speak on that situation. I think I've seen the replay of that one. I can't remember if I watched the game on that one. I think I remember it though.
That was yesterday.
As an athlete, as a former athlete, if you could say, and somebody that played ball, your emotions are always gonna be high with it. So your intention and frustration gonna come if it's not your way. So that's part of the game.
But look, before you finish, dude wasn't even mad about nothing. He just bounced the ball, bro.
Yeah, so like I was saying, pretty much as far as like the situation of it, like being a former athlete and playing sports coming up, like I said, emotions gonna be part of the game, whether it's towards somebody or not. So if you try to, I feel like trying to commercialize it too much because of everything that's going on in the world, everybody's feelings hurt, whatever situation that somebody's feelings getting hurt, and when somebody's feelings get hurt, it's usually somebody's feelings that's tied to money that can hurt their pocket. So they trying to band-aid it as much as possible because that easily could have been a situation to where if she didn't blow the whistle, they could have immediately spun it and said he was disrespecting the female and she didn't want to, pretty much he disrespected her. And you don't disrespect women. On the other hand, she blow the whistle, he can't fuss back with her because she a female. Like it's so many different angles to it. But as far as being an athlete and being frustrated, that's part of the game, bro. That's part of the game. You're not gonna just be smiling on. I wouldn't even be interested in sports if I see somebody getting mad whenever they don't get what they want and they right. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't even be interested to me because now I feel like it's rehearsing its fate. Emotion is part of the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't think he was wrong. If he deserves a tech, give him a tech, but they need to clear the rules up with that because there's a difference between letting them play and letting the players play and letting that go through the whole game so that you can't get frustrated at calls because they haven't been calling it all night versus I can bounce the ball in the first quarter, but then when the game on the line, I bounce the ball, I get a tech and cost my team the game. That's two different scenarios, two different things. So they need to draw a line and say, listen, if you don't bounce the ball within 1 second of the whistle being blown, that's a tech. You can't be frustrated after you find out what's going on and you let it marinate. They got to hit the whistle, you're frustrated, bounce the ball, shake back, get your mind right, walk to your sideline or wherever you need to go. That's how that should go. But if they blow the whistle, you got your hands up looking and you trying to see what they're talking about, then you start cutting up. Oh, yeah, that's a tech. That's a tech.
Yeah. But with the clip I saw, it wasn't even nothing like you just described. it wasn't even like that. That's why I was like, how you get a tech? Man, I wish I could remember which Instagram page I saw it on, man, but I can't remember which one I saw it on because I would have go find it. But yeah, man, it wasn't no, like, he wasn't frustrated with, like, he was probably frustrated with something, but it wasn't that kind of frustration. It was just like he out of bounds, really. He was out of bounds. It was after play and he just bounced the basketball, bro. Like, if you bouncing the basketball, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you just chilling and you just bounce the basketball, and that's what he did, and she blew a whistle.
But you got to keep in mind, too, you also got to look at this, too. And like I said, by me playing sports coming up, you got to also know, and like I said, I don't know everybody's situation when it comes to that, but referees talk to the players during the game. So maybe it was something that was said between the two, and she warned them on the slick, because you're not going to catch every interaction between the referee and the player. So if it was something ongoing and it was said, and she felt that was towards something that she warned them about already, he deserved a tech. Like, he could go different ways with it. But unless you on that floor, you're not going to necessarily know why she threw it like that. Because like I said, it could have been something that happened before that. And he probably said something. He slapped the ball on the ground and she caught it. Like, we don't know. But they need a fine line with that, though. Technical foul is not supposed to be thrown. And listen, I feel you throw a tech if the player threatened the referee or he do something towards another player, because it's not that type of game. That's the only time a tech should be, or trying to hurt a player or something like that. That's the only time.
Yeah.
Other than that, talking and all that, if your feelings hurt like that, you shouldn't be no ref, because the fans gonna get in your ass. That's what you need to be worried about.
Exactly, bro. And the last couple of years, bro, it seemed like the referees, especially in the NBA, it's like the referees trying to make the game more about them than the players. Like, in key situations, you might get a star player thrown out the game in a key situation.
Yeah.
And right. Fans, like, let's say the fans were still in the arenas. You know what I'm saying, man? The fans, they paying big money to see the star players. And the referee in a key moment, you know what I'm saying, something might happen, and they'll throw a key player out in a key moment in the game.
Yeah.
And that might decide the game right there.
Yeah, what you got on the E?
Well, I'm gonna just touch in because on a Jason Tatum situation, since that's the first one we talked about. I just watched the clip. It's BS, like, totally, like, it's BS. They called the whistle, I guess, because the play was there. The ball was in the air. He basically, like, caught the ball in the air and just brought it down, like, and she called a tech. Like, that wasn't a tech. Like,
yeah, exactly.
A tech. Like, even if it would have been a warning or something, a tech kind of extreme. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like the top. Well, that's not the top foul, but that's you almost there.
You feel me? One more, you out the game.
Right.
Yeah. And this in the second quarter. So, I mean, for just the refs overall, and I only watch basketball and really football. You know what I'm saying? For us to know what the refs do. And the refs are BS in both the NFL and the NBA. Like, they make both of them soft. Like, they don't let the players play. No way. They don't let the players play. And like you say, like, that's what the fans pay for, to see these players play. Like, and so like, the refs ain't nothing like they used to be. I don't know if they, like you say, they need to make the rules clear so we can know. I don't know if it's some rules like the refs know, like deep in the play, in the book or something, but they need to make it clear. So, for us that is entertaining, we'll really, see what's going on and know what's going on. But from us looking in, This BS, dog. Like the refs are BS. Get new refs.
Yeah, and that's why like when I saw that clip, I was like, come on, man, like you gotta be serious.
And then it's like, okay, now I'm not what is famous. I ain't nothing like that. But these women that they are bringing into sports, like, are these women that's that's into sports or just want the job to become a ref, or because I don't know who the refs are. So are these women that's that like this really what they live, or they went to school for sports management or whatever and just decide to I'm gonna be a ref. That's where the money at now. So
man, I wonder how much them refs get paid.
I don't know.
I'm gonna Google it.
That's what I'm on that shit. I'm about to see too. What them refs got going on? Cause that'll be something interesting to know.
How much do NBA refs make?
They gotta make some money, man.
Oh, most definitely.
They may get an average of $3,500 per game or an annual salary of $500,000.
500,000 a season. A season?
Contest? What they hold on? Senior referees, experienced referees make an average of 35 per game.
35
salary.
The most experienced referee
ranges from 18 to 20. So they can make from anywhere from 1,800 to 6,700
a game.
Per game.
Yeah. So that's all. So you coming in making 18 a game. You coming in making 18 a game. So where you at?
18 a game.
I'm gonna be a ref.
72 games?
For this
How many
season,
games in the NBA season? 72, huh?
It's 82.
No, just 82? This season. This season is 72. Regular 82.
I'm gonna do 72. So in 1 year, if they ref 72 games, that's 130. They're getting 130 for 72 games. I rounded that up. And that's for the 18. So if you're getting a 67, do 6,700. So that's So that's right. 500 by 500. So if they can catch 72 games, that's 500 right there in a year. So that's $500,000 a year on the refs. That's fire. I mean, I thought it would have been a little bit more on the pool based off how much money the NBA make, but shit, 500 ain't bad for a referee. 500 not bad at all.
I definitely take that, bro.
And up and down, might not even call no fouls or nothing.
Damn.
I be running up down the court. I don't know no calls.
I would definitely take that, bro.
Damn. So NFL ref just make 200 a year.
Yeah, they doing way less games.
Right.
Yeah, so 200 a year, and then 200 a year for the NFL, and 500 for the NBA.
And
that's not bad.
NBA bringing way more money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got that All-Star weekend alone gonna get you money.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, the NBA refs, man, they'll give you two quick technicals in a heartbeat, bro. They might throw you a flagrant foul for touching somebody, bro. You might get a flagrant foul, man. It is. And somebody said this before, bro. It's like ever since the Malice in the Palace, the NBA been the way that the refs call games now and everything, bro. They try to keep things under control, so nothing get out of hand.
I could see that. Listen, that's wild because I could see that because I was watching that game live, though, and that shit was crazy.
It was
crazy.
It was.
All you saw, bing, 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 bing.
All you saw was the cameras going back and just everybody fight. The nigga Ryan Artest, he slide on the side and hit him. Jermaine O'Neal, one of the niggas slide on the side.
Yeah, with a punch.
That was Jermaine. Yeah, that was Jermaine O'Neal.
Ryan Artest.
But again, at the end of the day, there's some grown men, emotions high. There's certain things you can say, and then I mean, to be honest with you, that I think I'm gonna say I'm not gonna put the stamp on that year, but I'm gonna say that was like one of the last years where that true loyalty really stood. Like, if you fighting, you on the team with me, I'm fighting with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It was still at that stage, like if one of us fight, the whole bench fighting.
Man, them dudes went in the stands.
Oh, you threw a big man, I'm laying down. Man laying down, a cup hit him. Whoever looked like they did it, gotta get that work.
Or go and get the fans.
You gotta get it. And it was the wrong person. He slid off on the wrong person.
And I'm kind of glad we on that, because that kind of just slide into something else. I didn't mention that, but you know, we in that vicinity. So some of the NBA fans, some of these fans be thinking that they could say whatever they want to these players, like these players not still, like these players not still men at the end of the day. Like, yeah, they making money to play this game, but guess what? That's still a man at the end of the day.
It's with sports, it's a thin line, bro. It is a line between trash talking and being disrespectful, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a line between it. You gotta draw it somehow. Like, at the end of the day, you can't hate a person this much to go pay and send them and get to them to where you want to fight them on their job. You can't, like, that's, you know what I'm saying? You can't hate sports.
Yeah, I feel like this. I feel everything's fair game. The only lines that shouldn't be crossed is talking about somebody's deceased family, racism, sexism or sexist comments.
Anything don't have to do with the game.
Yeah, like if I know your stats and I know it's gonna get under your skin about you missing free throws or something like that, I'm gonna drive you all night. You know what I'm saying? Because if all I need for you to do is say something back to me that let me know I got you.
Got you.
Yeah.
If you making your business to look my way and say something, I got your attention. I'm on your ass now. But when it comes to stuff like fan, like I said, anything that's out of line, like racism or stuff like that, then yeah, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? And then for the fans too.
Yeah,
you get caught saying something like that, you gotta go. Can't come back.
Man, these sports players are humans, bro. These people are humans, and these people go home to their family just like we go home to our family at the end of the day, dog. So
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Man could be going through something that's not in the media, and you pushing that man button, say something right there. You're gonna slide you. It's a graph. At the end of the day, as a basketball player, you gotta know how to not let somebody push those buttons. But at the same time, if somebody do push those buttons, you gotta be able to check that. And still keep your check. Like, you can't fuck the check up.
Yeah, but you see, it beat them fans that's sitting right there in the front row. The rich ones, they feel that they paid all this money and I can say whatever I want to this player.
I ain't asked you to be here.
Exactly.
I ain't asked you to be here. I could have easily bought that whole row and put my family right there. If you want to be real about it, I could have bought that whole row. If I wanted to, I buy that whole row and nobody's sitting right
there. Yep.
Right.
But yeah, that's yeah, man. They really do be feeling like they can just say whatever they want. Like, bro, that's these are grown men, bro. Like, yeah, they making millions of dollars and stuff to play a game. But guess what, bro? That's still a man, bro. Mm-hmm. Just, you know what I'm saying? So when they be saying certain things to these players, bro, and these players respond, and they want to get mad when the player respond to them. Well, you a man, he a man, you disrespected that man. What you think that man gonna do?
Yeah.
But, like I said, just because they spend so much money to sit in the front row, they feel they entitled to say whatever they want to these players. And like you were saying, it's a difference between trash talking and being disrespectful.
Right.
And most of the time, a lot of them fans be being disrespectful.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's one thing I do. If I'm gonna go to a game, a professional game or whatever kind of game, and I'm trash talking, I'm talking about your player and what you're doing on the field tonight and how you performing. Like that's what I'm getting at. That's how I'm hollering at it. Like I don't care about what you do in your overtime, what kind of music you listen to, what you do in your family. I don't care. I'm here with the trash talk on your job or about your performance of your job. You garbage at your job.
Yep. You know? Yep. Perfect. Look, a perfect example of that was and we talked about that before. That white chick that got kicked out of a game.
Oh, for LeBron.
When LeBron and her you know what I'm saying, her husband or whatever, when they was going back and forth trash talking, she was the one getting disrespectful.
Right.
When two men trash talking each other, stay out of that.
Right. And her husband should have checked that. For one, they shouldn't even got kicked out of the game. For like from the husband, he should have tamed it and had everything under control. But he ain't even had no control of it. So evidently, he was down with it.
Right.
You
know what I'm saying? He was down with it, and just you don't do that like that. You don't get personal with it. Like that's some that's some crazy.
They got kicked. Yep. They got kicked out because the referee felt like it would have kept going and it would have taken away from the basketball game.
Man, they know, man, responded, man. Well, he kind of did respond.
Yeah, he did. He did. So that's bro. They be tripping, bro. They be tripping. Yeah. All right. Speaking of saying things, Kevin Durant made some statements lately saying that he's trying to be the best player. Don't get me wrong. I like KD. I like Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is a dog. But sometimes some of the things he be saying, sometimes it just make you wonder, like, dude, what's wrong with you? Because now he's saying he's trying to be the best, trying to be the best player he can be. He's not playing for championships. Then if you're not playing for championships, what you playing for? If you're not playing for championships, he wouldn't have never left Oklahoma City and went to Golden State.
Well, I mean, that's how the media put it out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they quoted his words, but I haven't really heard the full, you know what I'm saying, the full interview or the full little serpent of it. But I mean, I don't know. I fuck with Durant, so I can't, you know what I'm saying? If that's what he's doing, that's what he's doing. He's trying to be the greatest. Like
But I know what he's doing. I know what it is though. Everybody know what the narrative is, what they doing in Brooklyn. Like, bro, y'all trying to win a championship in Brooklyn.
Oh, most definitely. Anybody saying is trying. That's what they're trying to do. Anybody. That's what they.
So for him to say he not playing for rings and stuff is like, come on, Durant, bro. We know you. We know you playing. We know you playing for the rings, bro. Like, so why would you even say something like that? We know you playing for the ring.
I feel like this. I hear both of y'all, and like I said, I fuck with Durant too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and act like I got nothing against dude. I like watching the play because I'm a fan of sports. So for me to sit here and say, being that he on the opposite team of me, that I don't fuck with him and all that, I watch it because I like to see him do good. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be good because they have a kid somewhere in the world watching him, and that's gonna be the next NBA star. So that I want him to do good based off of the influence he gonna have or that he has on somebody right now.
Yeah.
With that being said, I'm gonna keep it 100. I think he's saying that for insurance purposes, so that if they go to the finals and lose, he can always fall back on that, saying that's why he's not playing. That's how I see that. I see that as we're gonna make it to the finals. Them boys just beat our ass without their big people, without their top stars in there. And if we run into them and this happen again, the media can't say that I didn't say I wasn't playing for the rings. I was just trying to be a best. So if I score 30 a game with an L, I'm being a better player. But on top of that, I also feel that he pretty much like from a teammate standpoint, he said some shit like that. I don't need you playing because what I'm here for. You know, everybody didn't agree to their contracts. We playing to either get a bigger contract, and the way you get a bigger contract is to win a ring. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not trying to contribute to helping me get a bigger salary by helping me get a ring and doing your best to get a ring, that means that you're being selfish because you got you a ring.
Yeah.
Ain't too many people on that roster can say they got a ring. So he's saying pretty much, fuck y'all, I got my ring.
And another way I look at it is, let's say, okay, what if he didn't have the 2 championships that he got already? Would he be saying the same thing?
He wouldn't, because at the end of the day, you can, all right, this fit his MO, dog. Look back when he was with OKC. Whenever they was trying to give him that big check, this your team. You take the shot. Westbrook taking too much shots. You take the shot. Oh, no, that's my teammate if he feel like this. Nah, if it's your team, pass the ball. Right? Don't take that shot. It's not your night. So, another example. He go to the Warriors, right? He tried to play that role. They got in his ass during game. And it was at that point he said, I'm leaving.
Mm-hmm.
So either you're gonna be the sniper and you're gonna be the best player and want to be the best player, or you're gonna cop out and make excuses, dog.
Yeah. And how I look at that statement he made, he's not playing for championships, he's not playing for rings and stuff. It's kind of like what Paul George did when the Clippers lost in the playoffs, when he backtracked and said that they wasn't playing for the finals.
They should have traded him. At that point, if I was the one, I ain't even gonna lie to you, I would have got rid of him. So I'm gonna keep it real with you, because we bought you here. You sat there on TV and lied to everybody saying that the Clippers was your favorite team as a kid. Bitch, I don't know now one Clipper fan. I have never in my life, since previous years, I've never heard nobody say Clippers is their team. Now, they might have some people in California, and that's understandable. That's like with the Saints. I can understand it.
Look.
But anywhere else in the United States, I never seen no Clipper fan, dog.
My 3 years out here in California, I ain't never met a Clipper fan. I met Lakers fans and I met Warriors fans.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. So for you to get on TV and lie, when he was lying up there, I was sitting up there like, man, look at them boys lying, man. You telling me you a kid from LA and the Lakers dominating and you a Clipper fan? Ain't no fucking way, dog.
But ain't no way. They gotta do that.
Man, no, bro. No, you don't have to do that. You keep it 100. You keep it 100. Don't even say nothing about when they ask you that question. You be like, you can say something like this. There's a correct way to answer that. Ask me, act like you're interviewing me, and I was a kid in LA, and I just signed with the Clippers, and you asked me about the LA teams. Ask me, come up with a reporting question. I'm gonna tell you how I answer. And this is and for the audience, and our subscribers, listen. This is not rehearsed. This is straight off the top of the dome. So go ahead, Cole. Write stuff up right quick in your head and ask me. I'm gonna tell you how to answer that question.
Easy. So growing up in Los Angeles, how did you choose between the Lakers and the Clippers?
Well, I mean, the momentum of the city is pretty much we love the sun. You know what I'm saying? We like flashy things. So whatever team win in LA, we gonna root for them because I'm always for the home team. So as a kid, whoever won, that's who I was riding with.
That's simple.
I'm fucked up for that answer.
Nah, I mean that's reality. Like that's reality, dog. Like that's just gonna be reality. Okay, that's just like, well, no, I ain't gonna make that comparison because that's two different cities. Oh, that's two different cities. I was gonna make the comparison with the Raiders and the 49ers, but you know that's really two different cities. So it's still a bay, but it's two different cities.
Yeah.
But nah, man, that's how that's supposed to go. Like, I mean, that's how that's gonna go. The only way it would go otherwise if that's like the family team, like if they're just orienting the family, like our family, our family is that rep that team. And you know, other than that, man, like I ain't never met nobody from LA who was a Clipper fan or just, you know, I ain't forever.
So what? Because KD, you boy, like you said, man, we all rock. We all like KD. So what?
I don't want to cut you off. Even like being in LA, I don't even be seeing like Clippers jerseys and stuff, and like I don't even be seeing that even like around the Staples Center and shit. Like I don't be, they ain't got, you know, they don't be advertising the Clippers around there like that.
The only people that's Clipper fans, the only people that's Clipper fans right now, from my experience and seeing it, is the people that don't like LeBron and the people that follow Kawhi from San Antonio. That's about it. Other than that, you got to be from LA, or like I said, you bet on the Lakers and they lost you some big money and you just don't like them, so you go with the opposite. I mean, there's many ways you can spin that, but saying you was a childhood Clipper fan, you a motherfucking lie. I ain't never seen no Clipper starter jacket. I ain't never in my life. Never, and I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't never seen no New Orleans Saints starter jacket, and I'm a Saints fan. I ain't never seen no Saints.
I'll say this: Lakers fans, Clippers fans. That's the one, bro. No matter what team you're a fan of, honestly, that's the one city. It don't matter which team win the championship. It's still Los Angeles.
That's like New York. That's like the Giants and the Jets.
Man,
the teams don't look at it like that.
No.
But
all I know is if you look at it from a sibling standpoint, LA the big brother. And when I say LA the big brother, everybody know what I'm talking about and what team I'm talking about.
Yeah, they're big brothers. Yeah, of course. So but yeah, E, what you think about Durant comments, bro? What's your perspective on that?
Like I said, I ain't really hear, you know, the whole thing of what I just, you don't know what he said. But I mean, I don't know. I can't, at this point, if he talking about for us like his career, I mean, shit, he got 3 rings, you know, he had a pretty nice career. So if he just want to, you know, also I just think he probably was putting it on like, you know, like Baker was saying, the insurance. It could be like that. And it also could be like, look, man, this ain't my work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he basically getting the heat and the blame for putting the team together. People like, oh, who else they gonna get and who else they signing and Durant, they like, you know what I'm saying? Every time they sign somebody, it goes back to Durant. They don't go back to Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it might just be like, look, man, that ain't my work. I ain't trying to build no super team up to win like that. I mean, but I'm accept it because I'm on a team and I'm a roll with it. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I mean, that's I don't know, bro, because that's one of the things that people play for too. They want to be the greatest. You want to be the greatest. You want to be like Mike. You want to be the greatest. Like,
yeah.
But to be the greatest, you got to win those rings too. So
yeah, and that's why I say if he didn't have those 2 rings, he wouldn't even be saying that right now, that he not playing for rings. He would not be saying that.
Well, I mean, we can't say that because he got them.
So right.
You know,
and like I said, that's a slap. That's a slap in the face to everybody on that team that went there because they want to help get a ring and ain't got no ring.
That too. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, I don't really want to elaborate on it because I ain't really, you know.
Yeah.
Their audio or their video or something, I need to watch it and see.
Right, because that could be one sentence in a whole paragraph.
Right, you know what I'm saying? He could have explained what he meant about it.
Yeah, but with Durant history and how Durant is, I believe he said it.
He said it.
I believe
he said it, but what he's saying is it probably was taken out of content. Like he probably said more to reason why he said that.
Oh, of course. He definitely gave a reason.
It's gonna come out.
He definitely gave a reason.
Yeah. But I mean I ride with Durant, though, and
yeah.
See them boys win this year, dog. I want to see.
All right. And since we on Durant, we'll slide on over to the next little easy kind of little simple topic right here, man. I've been had this right here, man. Team A versus Team B. All the players in their prime. So if you look at it, on Team A, you got Steph, Kobe, LeBron, Giannis, and Shaq versus Kyrie, Jordan, Kawhi, Durant, and Tim Duncan. All in their prime.
They all in their prime, you said?
They all in their prime. Which team you think gonna pull it off?
Who you want to go first?
You can go first.
This how I went about picking, right? Just how you named them, that's how they lined up from point guard to center, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go down the line, and I'm gonna tell you in their prime, who would flame who, and out of the 2 teams, whoever got the better matchups one-on-one if it's isolation, that's who's gonna win that team. I mean, that's who's gonna win that from A and B. So first up, if we playing man defense, right? On both sides of the floor. In the prime, Curry gonna flame Kyrie Irving. Curry gonna light him up. Ain't nothing Kyrie be able to do to stop Curry. There's nothing Kyrie can do. Prime is nothing. So that's 1 for Team A. Right? So I'm gonna write down, I'm put on my fingers, I ain't no paper. So 1 for Team A. And y'all keep score with me in case I fuck up. So Team A got 1. Curry got that. Right. When it comes to the next matchup, you got Kobe Bryant versus Michael Jordan. I'm gonna give the 0.5 to Michael Jordan because if there was no Michael Jordan, there would be no Kobe because his game come from that. Yeah. Right? So yeah. I gotta give it to Jordan because without Jordan game, Kobe wouldn't have had no game. Right? Yep. And that's fair to say if y'all agree. So that's 1 and 1. Right? Now you come to LeBron, prime LeBron, and prime LeBron to me is Miami. Versus prime Kawhi, which when I think of prime Kawhi,
right now,
I mean, yeah, like he didn't have no season to what it was like, ain't nobody stopping Kawhi. I've never heard that. So you go on prime, I'm giving it to LeBron. So there's 2 for Team A and 1 for Team B.
Yeah.
Right? Then you got Giannis versus KD. Right? You got to get it to KD. Giannis don't have no mid-range, no three-pointer. No dependable 3-pointer. He can shoot a 3, but it's not dependable. Right?
Yeah.
So what, I'm 2-2 right now?
Mm-hmm.
And then when it comes to the end all, Prime Shaq versus Prime Timmy. Man, ain't nobody stopping Shaq, dog. You can rest that. Ain't nobody stopping Shaq. What? Go to bed. Ain't nobody stopping Big Shaq, dog. So if we going off of that score system that I went by, because it was hard for me to just say, hey, this is what it is. Team A win by default of Shaq. Shaq was Shaq was that poker chip that you're not fucking with. All that card. I see that card that won that poker chip.
Yeah.
But easily, if you go on game strategy, and I'm talking period D mastermind behind everything, Team B could easily beat Team A. You know what I'm saying? Because again, Jordan gonna find a way to use all them players. He's gonna find a way to use them players. I just can't see nobody stopping. If it was the matchup that I would say that it'll fuck the other team up, if the other team not shooting threes, Shaq killing it by himself. All you gotta do is throw it down low. Now if you send him to the line, you got a chance. But if that bitch dunking, hey, if he gonna dunk on whatever's down there, y'all out of there.
Oh, yeah, that's
so that's me. A1 based off of matchup. That's how I rated it.
E, what you got, E?
So I was gonna rock out with the same way.
Yeah.
I wanted to pick originally pick B. You know, I mean, I'm a Jordan, I'm a KD fan automatic, so that was my go-to. But then, you know, the way Baker broke it down, but I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna go the same way, but I'm gonna just split. Like, I felt where you came from when you said nobody fucking with Shaq in the prime. True. But Tim Duncan had a nice, quiet career.
Fucking right.
So I'm a split. Like, so I'm a split. Like, I can't really, you know what I'm saying? If I'm a pick, I'm gonna pick B. But I gotta break it down to where, like, it come down to Shaq and Timmy. Like, that's what it come down to, for us to be down like that. But
now, if you break it down,
Timmy also wasn't really a center.
Powerful.
You know,
right?
So that's kind of a position shift right there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He was
a fool.
He was both. He was naturally
the power forward. Yeah.
But he was, you know, he was a two-way. He was a two-way player.
But yeah, he wouldn't ideally center. Nigga wouldn't picking Tim to be no center, man. Then that was kind of like, you know, after David Robinson left.
Right, I'm about to say David Robinson, right.
Yeah, so, but yeah, that's how I'm gonna go with. You know, I rock with. I feel like Jordan and KD could take all them boys.
Hey, boy. Hey, if them boy, because at the end of the day, KD got a little defense with him, but Jordan gonna play defense on you. If you the man that's scoring, I don't give a fuck what matchup y'all got going down there with Benoit. I'm guarding him. Like, you gonna have to score. So I'll see you on that. And I never looked at it like that. So that's another way you can look at it too.
Yeah. So,
but KD gotta be on though. That's another thing.
KD gotta be on.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. So for me, how I break it down, same how you know break it down by the matchups. So for me, I look at Curry and Kyrie. Kyrie, he don't play too much offense. I mean, not too much defense. They're talking about it. But Curry can't stick Kyrie.
Right.
So I'll give that matchup to Kyrie.
Oh, really?
Curry got bad ankles. Curry got bad.
You talk. Listen to me, though. Wait, cool. I don't want to cut you off. I don't want to cut you off in the middle of your in the middle of your
No, go ahead.
Oh, your breakdown. But you really?
Yeah, I'll give that one-on-one.
Now we talking prime. Like I'm talking like jacking it up from half court prime. Like
Curry in his prime right now.
Prime, he in his prime right now.
Yeah, Curry in his prime right now.
No, man. Curry getting him right now because he's learning how to put that team on his shoulder. But with this lineup right here, when he got a team around him, that's his prime because he's gonna flame you off that pick and roll.
Yeah.
You're not stopping that man. You're not stopping prime Curry with a system of the pick and roll. It's not happening. That man gonna run you to death. Then soon as you give that slight little, I don't know if he about to run. Soon as you get picked, he popping that three in his head.
Yeah.
So
but one-on-one, man-to-man defense, Curry can't stick Kyrie.
You still got pick and roll in one-on-one though, Cole.
But that's Curry. That's Curry. So they gon' battle it out different ways. So for me, Curry can't stick Kyrie, and we know this. We've seen it. He can't stick Kyrie one-on-one. So I'll give Kyrie that matchup. Jordan and Kobe, same player. So I give Team B that one. LeBron and Kawhi. That's simple. Prime LeBron? No. Kawhi, Kawhi is the glove. You know. He played.
Cut the tape.
The claw.
Tape. You're not about to say that. You're not about to say that.
Let's go.
You fucked that up. You're not about to take. You're not about to take me.
I was talking fast. The claw. But
all right. That boy said, man, hold up.
Yeah, that was, but LeBron in his prime, no, Kawhi is not stopping. Don't get me wrong, he did a good job in the finals.
I thought they said that's the person that
can. Who said that? ESPN?
I mean, it was calling the LeBron stopper, man. That's what.
But who said that though? ESPN?
That was that last year in Miami.
I mean, like I say, that's when that's what the fans were saying. That's what people were saying,
Yeah, that's what they were saying. But
what they were saying. That's what they were saying. Right?
But, yeah, I mean, if they were saying it, it was saying. I mean, I can't stop them from saying something.
But prime LeBron, no, Kawhi not stopping. Then I get to KD and Giannis. That's height. That's a height matchup. KD got the point guard skills. He could, he could break Giannis down one-on-one because he got the guard skills. But Giannis got the size. Giannis still got the size to put on him. Giannis can body up. He can put a body on KD and put that muscle on him. So I'll still give the slight advantage to KD. I'll still give the slight advantage to KD because he a scorer. But Giannis can put some muscle on. Shaq and Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan, has some good, he could play some defense, but he's just not as strong as Shaq. And that's simple. So I'll give Team A the slight advantage. I'll give Team A the advantage with Shaq over Tim Duncan. But Tim Duncan got moves, so he could maneuver around Shaq with his moves, with the speed. He got the speed and moves and quickness over Shaq. So he might be able to do some things against Shaq on offense that Shaq wouldn't be able to do against him, but Shaq would just overpower Tim Duncan. And for Shaq, that's really pretty much his whole career. That's really what he did. He just overpowered you. So overall, Team B would get the win overall. If that lineup met 5-on-5, Team B would win. In my pick. If we all breaking it down, just looking at it matchup on matchup, one-on-one, yeah, Team B get the edge.
I hear you.
But both lineups are some nice lineups. Like that's both some nice lineups right there.
For me, out of Team A and Team B, the best matchup off the paper from player to player, it'll be Jordan versus Kobe.
Yeah.
That'll be the best matchup right there because we all know Michael Jordan mentality and we all know Kobe Bryant mentality. And you put them prime for prime, that's a hell of a matchup right there, dog.
What? Same, bro. It would be like watching the same player playing.
I think you put, because if you look at it from just evolving, if you're gonna look at it from just being 100, Kobe gonna be the better player because he got something to set the bar to. You know what I'm saying? So Kobe look at, all right, this is what he was doing. I gotta figure out a way to be better than that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, you put somebody in front of Jordan, once he done figured you out, or at least if they're doing a 7-game series, by game 2, Jordan then already done figured out what the hell is about to happen and how to get over you. Like, oh, all right, that's how you coming? You're not getting another game. You know what I'm saying? So
and then Jordan gonna form something in his mind.
Oh yeah, that boy talk about my dead daddy or something like that. Yeah, that's a wrap.
He's gonna make up something to go on the court and kill you. Like
fucking right.
It's personal.
Oh yeah, that bitch said he gonna keep my Lambo or my Ferrari. That bitch, all right, that's how you feel it.
And that's hey, bro, that's and that's just something, hey, bro, that's crazy when you think about it, though, bro. Like Jordan would really create a beef in his mind, bro, to go on the court and kill you. Any little thing he could use to kill you on the court, he was using that.
Mm-hmm.
And Kobe was the same way also.
Yep.
So I had another little lineup for us. This one should be interesting. This one is 2-on-2. E, I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
You're right. No, I'm right.
You got Durant and LeBron against Magic Johnson and Larry Bird.
Man, two different style of games, dog. I'm going with LeBron and KD, man. Off top, like I'm going with them dudes. them dudes drive to the land, and them dudes Magic Johnson and Bird and stopping them boys, man. Like it's 4 different ball games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if we talking about, I don't know what we talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, what part of their career, prime or whatever, but even in their prime, man, I'm going with LeBron and KD, man. Like, I'm going with them dudes. If them dudes was ever the form team, them dudes would really be unstoppable in real life. I think in real life.
They would.
Real life. Like nobody, like I don't nobody would beat them. Nobody, dog. But I'm rocking with KD and
off subject, you can imagine if Golden State had whipped OKC and that man would have went to Cleveland.
Oh man, well, I mean,
them bitches still would have been winning rings right now.
He wouldn't have never left. I think when LeBron would never left, it would have retired. He would have retired in Cleveland.
Them ball with an A, that would have been some shit to see. Like, oh, so okay, y'all got off. Yeah, that would have been something crazy. The fans wouldn't have liked it. But
LeBron and Durant. Oh,
and then you gotta think Kyrie still was there.
Right.
Kyrie still would have left.
Yeah, but it would have been harder. It'd have been harder for him to leave with 2 rings back to back and going for a 3-peat than it was the way he went out.
The ball still would have left.
That media did that, man. The media did that, bro. I had that man talking about LeBron was his daddy and shit like that and asking him stupid ass questions. That's what happened with that. They playing that. The media did that. They fired for that.
I do hate LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man.
For me, out of that matchup, dog, I ain't even gonna switch up based off the answer. I'm gonna say Magic Johnson and Bird to take them because I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, Durant shoot, he sniper, but Larry Bird punching motherfuckers in the mouth under the rim. Durant not going for that, dog. Larry Bird going and punch that man under the rim and get just a regular, because back in the day, regular tech, he'd punch that man under the rim, man, get that regular tech. Durant not playing the same the rest of the game, dog. It's nut. I promise you it's nut. That matchup right there against LeBron and Magic, that's a fire matchup right there because at the end of the day, they both can stop each other because the size. They both got the size. So, again, you think about it like this. Let's say, and I'm just saying, off of what I know from Larry Bird. Let's just say the game started, Durant busting. Bird busting him in his shit. Like, back, right? Well, Magic Johnson a passer. So, he going to keep passing the ball when he going to get that rim if he can't score. And if Durant not in his mind, Bird jacking that motherfucker up or dunking. Because the bitch can dunk too. So I'm going to go with that. Like I said, a LeBron one, I mean, that's a tit for tat right there. That my matchup is pretty much Bird and Durant. And the way his ego set up, based off of just the burner account, him making sure he got the last word on social media, him in his feelings on his interviews, man, Bird go do something to that man on the court. That man not playing like he's supposed to play.
So for me, in this dream matchup right here, to me the biggest difference for that matchup, it would be LeBron. Because to me, he's a bigger, more physical and faster version of Magic Johnson. That's what he is. Bigger, faster version. KD, like you said, KD and Bird. if Bird coming in there with them with that mentality they was playing in the 80s, knocking KD in his mouth. Yeah, he gonna affect Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant ain't gonna know how to handle that. I don't think he would know how to handle that. Sometimes he too sensitive with people critiquing him. So getting physical on a basketball court, yeah, I might give Larry Bird the benefit of the doubt in that matchup. But overall, I think LeBron over Magic. I'll take LeBron over Magic Johnson. Too physical, too fast. And he go dunk on it. And he a passer also, so
right.
He'll hit KD right on the money. He'll hit KD right on the money. And KD can shoot over Larry Bird.
You're right.
So but Larry Bird
is right about that. Ain't that you could take away from that.
Right.
But it's basically when you look at that, at those that matchup right there, you basically looking at the same kind of players.
Right.
Magic Johnson was a passer, a point forward, small forward playing point guard. LeBron, small forward, point guard skills. Larry Bird, a shooter. Durant, a shooter. So you got two shooters playing with two pass first dudes. The shooter's gonna get their buckets.
Right.
So in a fantasy world, this would be a fun matchup to see in a fantasy world.
Mm-hmm.
No, like you said, they two of the same. They basically they're the same players with different games for like the eras.
Yeah.
Like they're the same players.
Yeah, and Larry Bird was tough, man. Larry Bird wasn't no push around. Like Larry Bird will fight you. So, but like I said, man, that was two things, man. I've been had, bro. And I've been wanting to just kind of take some jabs on that, man. Nah. Last thing I got, man. I got a few drops that's coming out, man. If you Baker, you got them on your other phone, huh?
Yeah, I got them.
All right. You see him in the group, E. So the first ones I got, you got them Eric Griffiths that's coming out, but that's the Jackie Robinson edition.
I love Griffiths, boy.
Paying tribute to Jackie Robinson. And I like that.
I love Griffiths.
And those clean right there.
Connie Griffiths are classics.
Oh yeah. And those coming out.
I'll fuck with them.
Oh yeah.
So to me, they certified.
Yeah. And they dropping on the 24th.
And they not high. That 170 retail ain't high.
Yeah, they certified.
Man, that dude, bro, King Griffey Jr. was my favorite baseball player. For me, growing up, King Griffey Jr. was the Michael Jordan of basketball for me. Like how Michael Jordan was in basketball, that's how King Griffey Jr. was for me in baseball.
Man, he was alive for a long time, man. He was the most popular, African American, in baseball at one time for a long time, like King Griffey. Like, I mean, they had Sammy Sosa and all the other cats, but people wanted
they came a little later, but
King Griffey. They wanted to be King Griffey, like
exactly. And
hear nobody say, man, I'm going to get them new Sammy Sosas, new. They want them King Griffiths.
Exactly. He was the biggest baseball star at the time, bro.
Even with that, like Derek Jeter, as a big baseball player, he had to sign a contract with Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to say, so you don't hear people like, man, I'm going to get them Derek Jeters. Griffiths, man.
So, and like I said, with these, you know what I'm saying, the fact that they paying, you know what I'm saying, they basically, they're doing a tribute to Jackie Robinson, that make these even fresher. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then, like I said,
so,
retail price, $170.
Yeah. So like Baker said, man, these are certified right here.
Certified. Oh.
I'm gonna slide over. Next one, you got them 11 lows, the Legend Blues coming back.
Certified.
Same day on the 24th. They
look here. I am getting these shoes, dog. I'm getting these hoes. Listen, I'm gonna keep it. Remember how I told you about them ones?
Yeah.
Well, listen, them thing on order I already paid for them. They on their way. And you see these motherfuckers right here? They gonna be on their way. As soon as they put them up for sale, put them in a closet.
Yeah, they fresh. You know, them things.
I missed the high tops, but I'm not missing the low top. That's how I feel about it.
That's 11. That's 11. So they automatically certified.
Now I wouldn't say that. Now they got some ugly 11s. They got some ugly motherfuckers out there. Don't say that. Just because they 11s don't mean they certified.
That's true.
They got some ugly. There you go. You see, we was doing good. I was proud of you. Now you start talking that fuck shit on them tennis shoes. Now we got a problem.
Well, hey, I like 11s, but you're right. They do have some colors that's nah. So these next ones out, I don't like these shoes because I'm not even a big fan of Yeezys. But you got these Yeezy Boost 700s that's coming out on the 17th. They coming out as this weekend. They coming out. I don't like the color. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Yeezy fan of now. They do have some colors in these that I've seen that are nice.
You're talking about they got a gray pair, like they got gray in them. I think those kind of nice, but
they do have some colors that are nice, but I really haven't been a big fan of too much of the Adidas Yeezys. Like some of the shoes that he come out with, I just don't know what he be thinking about. They sell. I can't knock them. His shoes be selling out, but half the time I just don't know what Kanye be thinking about, what the designers be thinking about of his shoe when they come out with some of these shoes. But these right here is a big no for me.
Yeah, they're not certified. That's a conflict. I ain't fucking with them. That's a conflict.
And they running for $240. I'm not paying. I would not pay $240 for this.
Yeah,
I'm not paying $240 for this.
Conflict.
No, I'm not. So how you rocking with those, Z?
This is actually my favorite. Wait, first of all, I don't own a pair of Yeezys, but these are my favorite. My favorite pair of Yeezys, but that color, too much orange. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, man, there's a conflict because the color, like I wouldn't get them. And for $240, nah.
Yeah.
They got some nice colors though in that particular shoe.
Yeah, I seen some gray ones. I seen some gray ones. They nice. I did see some gray ones in person.
They do have some in a nice color. I think they had some I seen. They were black with the I think it was black with the peanut butter bottom.
That sounds dope because black and peanut butter, that's fire.
Yeah.
That's a fire little wave right there.
They do. They have some black ones with the peanut butter bottom, and those were actually nice. Those were clean. So with some of these Yeezys, it's the colors. It's certain colors that's just like it make them or break them. These next ones I seen on Kicks on Fire is these Jordan 3s. I guess there's some designer that's collabing with Jordan on these. It's a straight up no for me. They just look too plain.
Y'all know how I feel about retro, so I ain't even got to answer this.
They look too plain for me, and
the 3s are no.
It's just a flat out no. They come out.
If they had them Nike, like I always say, if they had that Nike check with that Nike written on them motherfuckers, them bitches will be hit. But being that, the first thing I noticed was the Jumpman on the tongue. I don't even know it was on the other tongue. When I seen that Jumpman on there, I stopped looking at the shoe. I don't like. It wasn't at that stage yet. They still had the Nike in the back of the shoe with them.
What? Yeah, I cut you up, but they got it on the back. They got that
on the back.
They got like the Nike with the little check.
Hold on.
I think, yeah.
Oh, I see how it's doing, man. All right.
But it's not on the tongue though.
Right. All right. Well, in that case, I mean, they get from 1 to 10. Them bitches look fake from the front, dog.
I don't like the 3s. Like I don't like the 3s.
They got, bro. I think if you pull up them 3s with that blue, with that elephant print on them black gray and elephant print, I think you gonna fuck with them.
They're giving me the 6 ring vibes.
Oh, yeah. If they give you that vibe, dog, run with your mind. Run away.
Hey, bro, man. Y'all gonna stop doing my 6 rings, bro.
If you get that 6 ring vibe, my boy, run.
Man, y'all quit sleeping on my 6 rings, man.
No, but we ain't sleeping on that, ball. Yeah, 6 rings, that motherfucker tripping.
They want 200 for these.
Yeah, they can keep that. I'm sure my 200. Tell you that now.
Man, I had my 6 rings on after you wedding.
Let me ask you a question. How many rings you had on your finger when you wore them 6 rings?
They was on my feet.
Huh?
I said they was on my feet.
But no, how many had on your fingers? Not a damn ring. That tell you right now, throw them in the trash, bro.
Nope. I'm not throwing them shoes away until they
but on some real shit though, you look up them 3s, dog, them elephant print, dog. I think you'll fuck with them.
I'm about to look them up now.
They got a pair of 3s that I miss every time. I don't know how I miss them, but they got the elephant print with the royal blue. Like it's a little splash of royal blue. You know what I'm talking about?
I wanted them blue ones that had just came out, man.
But the shoe is all white, the elephant print, the black bottom, and they got that splash of raw blue with I think that raw blue. Man, I'll have to pull them up. I want to see it's with that black at, but no, that sounds wrong. Hold on.
Wait.
You royal blue?
I'm gonna just type in retro Jordan 3s.
Right, because they gotta fill them up.
Yeah, they done came out with so many colors of them.
Yeah,
I have to see them to see exactly what color wave I'm talking about because that boy be making them shoes since the early 90s, man.
Since the early 90s, man.
You talking about the Varsity Royal?
You gotta show them to me. Put it to the camera.
You talking about the you talking about those?
Fuck no.
They black?
Now them black ones, E. If you see them black ones with that like that black and gray in the front, like by the toe, like it's a trim of them.
You talking about just the original all white ones?
Right. But I seen some with some blue. Like matter of fact, that is that them? Hold on.
Well, that's the regular.
I think that's them, E. I think that was them. But Drake had a Phantom thing on with him in that Meek Mill video. When they did that when Meek Mills and Drake did that video and they was on them stairs in Philly.
I don't remember.
That was before they started beefing.
You talking about the UNCs?
No, fuck no, not them. Them fire though. I like them. I'm not gonna say them ugly. I kind of fuck with them. Man, what them fucking shoes there, dog? They gonna pop up. I'm gonna throw them bitches in the group. But there's not too many pair of threes that I like.
Yeah. Yeah, I was never big on threes neither.
You're gonna have me go look for the video. What video?
That video, man, that with Meek Mills and Drake. They made that song when they was early on in their career, before Drake was Drake. I want to say that fucking song was on Dreams and Nightmare, I think. Right around that time with Drake and because they didn't make that lot of songs together, so it ain't gonna be hard to find a song.
Right. Right.
I think it's these right here, E. I think. I don't remember that red on them, but I think it's them.
Okay.
I just can't remember the red was on them.
That's orange.
Oh no, that's not them. That ain't them. That ain't them. What song that is, man? These right here, fire, E. Look.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Them bitches right there. That's one pair of threes that I would rock.
That's some original ones right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's only a little bit of them that's fire. Like they did a lot of colorways with them threes because threes was the ones back in the day. Well, not back in the day, but like a couple of years ago, them threes was heavy. These two.
Okay, I see which ones you talking about. I got a little picture.
They got that blue on them.
On the picture, I just had to take a little screenshot of the. I'm gonna send it to the group.
All right, I'm gonna check right now. Tell me when you send it.
Is that Amen video?
Yeah, that's it. That's the video.
It was the Amen video. I sent it.
Yeah, that's them right there. No, that's some folds. That's some folds.
That's
some folds. So yeah, my bad. That wasn't the three, but that's some folds. That's some folds.
Yeah, with the little net look at that.
Yeah, that's some folds. I remember they was blue though. I got that right.
Yeah, they blue and white. Yeah. I went and found
but
that.
They had a color wave like that for them threes too, but them folds right there, that's them fire too. So that's my bad though. I got the number wrong, but I remember them bitches was blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But shit, other than that, I'm done. That's all I got.
Yeah, until we get some fire releases, but yeah, I know you gonna have the whole family in the Malefics.
You a motherfucking lie. I'm gonna keep it real with you. The only one that'll get a pair of them 11, and I just say that to myself is the baby. Ain't nobody else get them things. Me and Lil Man, because everybody had their time when they had their matching shoes with daddy.
Nah, I feel you.
But I'm not about to put all that money out for no shoes, and all them kids gonna go out them shoes. Fuck that.
Hell yeah.
Man, so what you got for the night, man?
Shit, only thing I got to shout out to Macho Trucking, Trinity Treats, Dollar Lemonade, and to update y'all on the shipping, I hollered at my girl. She said she don't ship out yet. She's still trying to figure out her process on how to ship it out because she get that a lot. So it's not available to ship outside of Louisiana, but if you're in Louisiana, she can get it to you. So,
man, look, tell her she could just vacuum seal mine up and ship it to me in an envelope. You hear me?
All right, I got you.
Now, look, I'll be down. I'll be down in May. You know what I'm saying? So
that's right there. That's a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'll be down in May. So
man, look here. I'm gonna keep it real with you. When you come out here, I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna buy you a batch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy you a batch for you. I got you.
Lemonade. I need the lemonade too.
Yeah, that's all. I got you.
Yeah, I need all that.
I'm gonna buy you a batch. I got you.
Yeah, all that, man. All that. I'm gonna try the comedy show, man. We got the comedy fest. You know what I'm saying? Tickets gonna be going on sale soon for that. We're gonna have a weekend. We're gonna have the whole passes, and then we're gonna have the single event passes. So just stay on the lookout for that, man. Above the Earth, man. Follow Above the Earth. We got some new design we just dropped. We dropped we got some legalized Louisiana tees. We got the new full 19 design with the lady, you know, with the lady with the shirt on. They real dope. And we got the weed facts. You know what I'm saying? So y'all head over to Above the Earth on Instagram. That's _ Above the Earth on Instagram. Follow us, man, and place your order today, man.
Hey, E, how fast your shipping is with them 419 shirts?
I mean, depend. For you, I mean, you know, they're in Louisiana, so I mean, you can pick up.
All right, because I need that 420 right there.
Yeah.
I need a 419. That'll go fire with my ones if I decide to pop them ones out. I definitely need one of them.
This is spoiler, man. We got some we actually pushed for some shirts and stuff for those colors, for those ones that drop. Like we got some baby blue stuff coming in.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah.
I definitely need that. I'm a messenger and get on that.
It's all good. I got you, man.
Yeah, I definitely need that.
Shit. Only thing for me, man, I'm gonna keep showing it off, man. And y'all check us out, bro. FOHbrand.com, man. Y'all get y'all some gear, bro. Complex Sports, FOH, sweaters, sweatshirts, hoodies, t-shirts. Man, y'all buy y'all something, man. Buy 3, 4, 5. Get every color, man. Y'all rock with us, man. Follow us on Instagram, Conflict of Sports. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Conflict of Sports. Check us out on Spotify, Apple. Man, y'all streamers, watchers. Check us out on everything, man. And gotta give a shout out to our dog, man. We gotta get him back on the show again too. Push Smoke, Push ENT. Gotta rock with him. And we got some things, you know what I'm saying, that we're gonna be trying to discuss and work on. You know what I'm saying? We might have something coming soon for y'all. So y'all stay tuned. It's your boy Benoit checking out.
Baker checking out.
Saying the booth is Eazyana.